our estate is bocage. So cocoa is one of the main things we do, and we're in the process of a continuous process of adding new trees as we could.
Okay.
Because we still have, a really excellent cocoa here. We also do other products. We do cocoa balls, we do cocoa butter, we do nibs. We also might try to do a powder.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly in agriculture, and a lot of it is what could we do to value add. That's where I'm looking for new things. What could I do with damson? What could I do with mangoes?
Yeah.
I have dried mangoes right now that we're thinking of running through the factory and getting it coated with dark chocolate.
That you think is important.
We do fruit and we do veg, and Auntie has been helping me with the value add part of the thing. She says one day, why don't you make cocoa balls? I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Then she came up with the idea, hey, you have corn, let us grind that corn into flour. And you get it. What's the last idea you had? Coconut oil. Right, that's the next one.
Yeah.
We did plums and I over dried them. So I need to do another batch.
Okay.
Because some of them too hard.
Yeah.
The farming is like number one, so you must have to plan to survive and then to eat to survive for others to eat to survive because food is life.
Right.
Well, it's a way of life, and I do farming because I love it, and anything you have to do well and you have to love it. You have to have a passion, you have to put out, it's not things that come overnight, you have to take your time and, always try to do the best, It's a little laborious, but you have to have the patience, give it the time, and at the end of the day, it pays off.
Yeah. You see, if you have a piece of land, let's say from 3 acres, 2.5 acres going up, you're in charge of that land. You have your garden and you have a piece of land there. And you put in your mind to work it.
Yeah.
Because you know the benefit tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you put your mind to work it. You will make.
Yeah.
And so you wonder how money coming every day and making money,
Yeah.
But you don't check in the time pass, how hard you used to work to making money every day now.
Yeah. Say it again?
Agriculture is not making any farmer in the area rich.
Right.
It's not rich by any means.
Right. I think that's, yeah.
But so what you said about you like to see them doing it and the commitment, that is true. We have a driving force and the sheer love of agriculture, sheer love of being farmers that caused us to be in it. Not that we're ripping a bounty out of it.
Right.
Love cutlassing. I love my cutlassing.
Yeah.
But in the field, I didn't like the cocoa because the cocoa had a lot of work, but now I enjoy it.
Okay.
Yes, I enjoy it.
Yeah, they say cocoa is more work than all the rest.
A lot of work. It's very, especially to pick up and tote and pile it up. It's a lot of hard work. But I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yes, I enjoy it. Yeah.
So,
It's the coming to Grenada was my first time really feeling as close to my heritage as a black West Indian and as a descendant of slaves.
That's interesting, yeah.
Because living in Guyana, I never felt that, and living in St. Lucia, not at all. But living here, being on a cocoa estate, actually working the land, because I went out several times and I picked cocoa for the whole day with Ivan and Yam. And I would do things like tramping cocoa, helping cable lab. The only thing I think I never did is stirring cocoa. I help with every other thing that we do, like with some parts of making cocoa rolls, with grinding and getting stuff ready for that. But my biggest takeaway from being here is that it's the first time I ever felt so connected to my heritage.
Okay, I've been in the country for a total of nearly 25 years, and actually here on the farm, been here for just over 8 years now.
Okay, that's good.
Having a cocoa farm, it came to me in as much that found a load of beautiful buildings which are all fallen down and broken down, and I just thought it'd be a great place to save. It never occurred to me that the 15 acres of cocoa that went with it would become part of my expression, if you like. Yeah? The cocoa is important to me, not as a farmer. It's important to me as how I've used it as a means of improving people's lives in the locality.
Well, Grenada is nice. You get the warm sunshine, you get the hot chocolate, make you feel strong. Yeah. So I tell them to come and enjoy the sunshine and drink plenty chocolate.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.